Well, I have one thing to say. Lick piece of it's like a fucking idiot, but yo, what's up guys, my name's BearTheBoff, or Bear, whatever you call me. Today's video, if you've seen by the title, you'll know what I'm talking about. Well, you might not know what I'm talking about, but I'll go over it anyway. But as a start off, yeah, just before you hear this is complete bullshit. This shit is so ridiculous. Like, this shit is so ridiculous, and you'll understand why. So basically what's gone on, in the past couple of days, there's been some new rules and some terms of service, like things added to YouTube's terms of service. Said that right? Yeah. And basically, they've added some rules that obviously people that use YouTube have to follow. And I'm not 100% on all of it. I don't know everything about everything, but from what I've heard, what's happened is they've added a rule where, well, this is one of the biggest rules anyway. They've added a rule where explicit language needs to be censored, and basically if it's not, there's consequences, and the consequence is your video can be demonetized, meaning you can't earn money from it, you can't earn any revenue from it, and obviously that's going to affect a lot of people. But it's complete, like, everything around that is bullshit. Like, and this is purely because of these fucking trigger happy people that are just like, I'm fucking triggered and getting mad on the internet, yeah. And they're like, oh, this needs to be censored and this needs to be censored. This is too bad. We cannot let people hear this. This is too bad. And they're just censoring everything and just getting fucking mad triggered about every little thing and wanting everything to be censored. Like, this fucking, they just want this world to be censored. They want nothing to be allowed. It's fucking annoying. And I don't understand why. Like, that is a big majority of it. And I think another thing that goes into a lot of it is, if you look at the community of YouTubers on YouTube, not all YouTubers, but a lot of YouTubers, you think about like KSI, and you think about PewDiePie, and you think about a lot of other YouTubers, they have a lot big majority of kids as their community. Kids like 15 and under. Now I'm guessing this is big aimed at them as well, like, so that, you know, they're not as affected by this. Like, again, like, these fucking trigger happy people, like, think of the children, think of the fucking children, you know, like, getting mad ass because, oh, we can't let kids hear this language, we can't let kids hear this explicit content, you know, even though there's an 18 age rating on YouTube. But, you know, we'll leave that there. So, but I really don't know what the whole point of this is. I don't understand why this kind of shit is going on, why this kind of thing needs to happen. And a big thing, I don't know what's going to happen to some channels. Like, if you think of channels like Leafy, and you think of channels like Pyrocynical, and do you know what? I can't even just name it. There's so many channels that use explicit language because it's such an average thing that people do now. Like, it's just, and it's not even people use it like in a forceful way or mean way to anyone. It's just like, oh, like someone gets killed on COD and they're like, fuck, you know. It's just people get mad, and like, if you've seen me, I get mad, and it's just something that our people use. But you think about channels like Leafy, and you think about channels like fucking, I don't know, like Pyrocynical, like I said, like, how are they going to be affected by it? Like, their video is just going to be beep, 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 like fucking beep after beep, because just swear, and it's bullshit. And to be honest, they are probably just going to censor like explicit language, like I have at the start of this video and stuff like that. But it's still BS nonetheless. It is still BS, and as a few people have said already that I've seen, it is quite, like, sometimes the beeps can make it a lot funnier, and sometimes the beeps can make it, you know, even more hilarious. But it's still bullshit nonetheless, and I just don't understand why this is happening. Now, another part of all this that's gone on is you can't talk about tragedy, like, in your videos. You can't talk about, like, a tragic accident or anything. Like, you can't talk about anything recently has happened to tragic. So if anything's like happened, big happened, something tragic, like people just can't talk about it. And you think about news channels, they're fucked with that. They can't talk about that. And you know, especially with Leafy, with all the like jokes he makes about tragic incidents in the past. I'm not gonna name any, but again, like just can't mention them, or they could be demonetized. And it's like, again, that's like, you know, like my mate said, if my fucking, what if my dog was to do a backflip off the roof and break its leg, which, you know, it's not going to happen, you know, obviously not, but, you know, if that was something, you couldn't talk about it, because it's a quote-unquote tragic accident, which well, obviously, if my dog was to break its leg, it would be tragic. I'm not laughing that if my dog was break jump. I'm not gonna carry on this way because it's gonna go out of control. But yeah, if that was to happen, you couldn't talk about it. It would be known as a tragic accident. Again, I don't understand the logic behind it. Back onto the subject of like the explicit language and everything though. What I said about kids being a big part of communities. Now, I'm just thinking that's part reason why they've done this and part reason as to why this is happening. But if you look at kids nowadays, they're fucking bad anyway. They're just as bad as us, if not worse. Like, if anyone can tell by my clearly fucking British accent, yeah, I am from the UK. And you go out to the fucking shop and you see some kids that are around the corner like, yo, dickhead, pass the fag, yeah, dickhead. Oi, pass me that weed, fam. Oi, cunt, what you say? Just like, they're mad as us. You see these like fucking 8-year-olds walking around chatting shit like they're the hardest shit on the block, which to be fair, I wouldn't fuck with any of them. They are scary. Like, yo, I go outside and just like, yo, I can't. Well, you are too big for me, mate. Calm down. Okay, it's gonna fucking hurt me. But it's fucking worse than us, and it's just like, if we're trying to stop them from seeing it, these kids are already bad enough. You see, if you go online on consoles and play, you get these really young people on the mic. You can watch videos about it. These young people on the mic, like saying so much explicit language, and that again, I just don't understand, because they're like, so many kids are bad. Like, don't worry, not all kids go around, you know, swearing and all this stuff, but a lot of kids do. So yeah, guys, I thought I'd shed some light on this. I know everyone and their fucking nan's talking about this, but I thought, fuck it, why not? You know, I swear a lot. It's about swearing. Fuck it. Doesn't make sense, but there you go. So yeah, guys, that's all I got to say on this topic. Let me know what you think in the comments, because it's funny to hear some of the actions about this. It will be funny as hell. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, guys, catch you next one.